start getting this church going back in me.
These bodyguards? What the hell?
Dining restaurant.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, my family's a dining restaurant, you know?
You have a proposal for right now?
Yeah, we sent the proposal in. It's for Casa, Benji, and Allthings.
Ooh, okay.
That's right.
What is this meeting actually for? Like just a general meeting to address concerns and stuff, or like some sort of specific
I don't know,
reason
but
for
I'm
it?
ready to fucking riot.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hey.
Great.
What's up, Hazel? I know
Hello.
about...
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Sir, you have a chair in you.
Hey,
What the
Richard,
fuck?
did you fucking leave?
That's
I think he's
that's
just
a
holding the
fashion
chair.
accessory.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
cool.
it looks good. I want
Come
one.
to the
Oh, you
meeting
just
at the
brought it here.
courthouse.
Okay,
Old
awesome.
courthouse.
Do you have a spare one, maybe?
Right now?
If you want to.
Okay. Can you pick me
In
up?
your own chair event.
Can I pick
Okay,
me up,
I'll
Hazel?
note that for next
I'm already
time.
here.
I'll pick you up. I'll pick
You
you
can sit
up.
on my lap.
Wait, where? Like
Oh,
old
that'd be
courthouse?
great.
What do you mean?
Old courthouse in
courthouse?
this city. You know?
So across the street from.
Can I help you?
I
K-Town?
can ping you.
Yeah, ping me.
young man.
Yo, Rhea, you
Oh,
coming
is
to
this
this
my
meeting?
chair?
Yeah, get comfy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Damn, Stanley, what are you? How many chairs you got, buddy? I got the 6-pack. Oh, 6-pack. They make those now.
So many people come.
Fold right up. Oh, nice.
Oh, God, hey.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God, Marshall. Tom.
This is a perfect
there.
time to
Hey.
go
How's it
warm
going,
up
guy?
my food.
Hi, Katie.
Hey, buddy.
Right, my wife, is that you?
Why are you trying to move chat, Clutch?
Oh my god.
Let me see. What are you guys doing? You holding up people in my chat?
Drew, why are you always hurt?
Well, they use this opportunity to buy
savage pots, 10 per, anyone?
I just got stabbed by Ricky and shot, so
What the
Wait,
fuck?
what? Why?
yeah.
Yeah,
I had to
why?
cut ties with him because Curtis. It was either Curtis or Ricky, and I'm not dumb.
Oh.
And Ricky didn't like that, and he stabbed me. And
ugliest face
I'll stab Ricky for you.
I appreciate that, but I'm trying to handle it. But I
True.
can't
Okay.
find him. He's so elusive.
Oh, he's coming
like
here
a rat.
actually.
Even see?
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
Do you need a knife?
No, I have a knife.
you?
Perfect.
Mhm.
I should kick you right now.
But I mean,
Oh,
I know you
boy.
like stabbing people. Do you want me to give you my knife?
Hey.
I do. But that's
Yo,
your battle.
sir,
You can do it.
I got a
I got
question. Are
you.
you my twin?
Everybody's just screaming. Yeah.
Look the exact same.
Why are we all screaming?
I need you to
Yeah,
help
we're
me.
here.
We have the same
Sorry, but
face
he looks a
tattoo.
lot better
I
than
don't
you.
have a car right now.
Oh my god, you might actually be.
Are they
Okay,
taking
Pasha.
pictures?
It's weird.
You guys should
I
hug.
have 3 other friends. One that has the club, one that has the star,
That's
and one that has the...
Wait, where'd he go?
But
Oh, sick.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
I don't wear glasses though.
And I was in a group
Just
for one called
meditating.
Allthings, so-
Okay, I'm gonna go warm up my food
Nice.
before this starts.
Okay, somebody stole my
Same
chair.
here,
Awesome.
so-
Is that you, Leo?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess you can have my chair.
Finders keepers, right?
Mhm, move your
Carter,
feet, lose
this
your
for
seat.
you. Carter, take both of these and shove them up where the sun don't shine.
disrespect, dude.
I mean, disrespecting Carter is allowed, let's be honest.
True and real.
Yeah.
He is.
Honey, Leah's here. She hasn't texted me back for the last hour.
What's up, Code?
This could be
See,
why
I'm gonna
she
stand.
hasn't-
I
need
can
to
get one
return.
after I'm here.
Oh, you
Then
can
there's
have
the
me sit
courthouse.
back.
No, I don't want it back.
I get them from
he say anything or no? Or
Good day, everybody. My name is Bartholomew Beethoven Cumsquatch the Third. I have been appointed
ping
by
you, but I don't have your number.
Governor Mills
Is that a fruit?
to deliver oversight
Shit,
to
sorry.
the BBC Commission and to look for efficiencies where we can to help boost the profits of our good citizens
Yeah, it's
of
Ravage,
San Andreas
I think.
and the greater Los
where the
Santos
pub is?
area. With that in mind, I have a number of announcements to make to alleviate the concerns of the citizenry and to show that we are taking this very seriously. First of all, my first announcement is that I have hired Miss Leah Strong to the BBC, as well as Dan Mark. Miss Strong has a commitment to the city through her endeavors in real estate and multiple business ventures, including mentorship of the citizenry of Los Santos. Mr. Mark has been a staple of PTM. Sometimes one would say he is constantly under the gun. Mr. Mark has established himself as a stalwart and loyal businessman of the community and will help to uplift the citizens of Los Santos and to give them better visibility on the fact of where their business applications are at. But off to the spicy bit now, should we? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce a formal investigation into two different forms of business within our great Commonwealth. Number one is the Moors Club is being investigated for impropriety in business effective immediately by the BBC.
Oh, nah.
Second of all, the record agencies and record companies of the great state of San Andreas are being investigated for the alleged botting of songs. Now,
Venus Records.
I will be the first
Shame.
to tell you
Shame
that
Records.
fraudulent activity will not be tolerated within this great city.
Oh,
And
fraudulent.
there is a formal investigation being conducted by the BBC.
Oh,
Next up,
that was actually Venus,
in
right?
light of this investigation, we will be looking for all record agencies to cooperate willingly, or we will bring the full force and stiff justice that the BBC will dole
I gotta look to the
to
phone.
these record
Yeah,
agents
no, it's
directly.
fine. It's fine. She's not gonna do anything.
There's nothing like the swiftness of the BBC to bring back honesty and integrity to this great city.
There's that hardness.
Next up. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be having a swift review of all applications in the city over the next 2 weeks, and we will be getting rid of all inactive or nonsense business applications so that people who have legitimate business applications can have them dealt with swiftly with the in-person review by Miss Strong, Mr. Masterson, and Mr. Mark. With that in mind, we realize that the citizens of Los Santos have not had the swift response that they were hoping for when venturing towards a new business venture.
Say that again.
We will endeavor to have those answers quick and swift from here on out. Furthermore, we will be taking more time towards unique ideas for businesses instead of brick and mortar, which is a first for the BBC. This will be an excellent step forward for this great city and help bring innovative and unique solutions for things that maybe the average everyday person didn't see the need for. We are encouraging innovation and forward thinking going forward. And if you come with a great idea that will not just be good for your own pocketbooks, the average everyday citizen of Los Santos, we will be here for you to enable you going forward. Let this moment right here be the spark for innovation that San Andreas called for. Let your wild ideas flow through the air, and let's see a revolution of thought leadership like it's never been seen in San Andreas ever before.
Woo, on down.
Yes, we love
Afterthoughts.
Okay.
And of course, last but not least, if you see any impropriety or you have seen anything untoward by the businesses of San Andreas or Los Santos that are sponsored by the BBC program, including investments from Rika Investments, report it immediately so that we can institute a thorough investigation into their conduct, including, but not limited to, the full review of their financial records, books, court documents, business records, and employees. And with that, I look forward to the greatness that you will all bring to San Andreas. Any questions?
Who's paying you?
Yeah,
I
how
couldn't hear
much?
that. Please
The
speak up.
question was who's paying you?
Yeah, who's paying you?
Yeah, how much?
I'm not being paid at all. In fact, I have been appointed by Miss Governor Mills because I have no need for money any longer. Next question.
Big dick energy right there.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
You'll need to speak up.
Did you feel that, Stan?
Yeah, I'm sorry, we can't hear you.
I don't think anyone had. They're just whispering.
I think nobody said anything.
If you don't need money, can I have it?
I apologize, sir. I'm not a charity. However, I am here to enable individuals to make their own fortune. Next up, ma'am with the blue hair.
Yes, how soon will we know about investigation?
Investigations have begun immediately. Is there a reason you ask?
No.
Answer that without a lawyer,
Just
We just.
curious.
She's just nosy. She
It's
just knows.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
What is
yeah.
your name,
Yeah, I
ma'am?
just like to
Plead the fifth.
My name is
She has no Zaisha.
Yeah, that's
Look
my
at that
that's my good
woman's name.
As a
sister.
future business owner, I'm excited for this meeting.
my name is Layla
Looks at Leo
Franco.
Cartier.
Layla
missed it.
Franco. Write that down. All right. Any other questions?
If you have a question, you can come up over here to the microphone on this side.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
Hello. How do you propose that current business owners move forward, in the city at the moment in regards to the fact that, you can make as much money on the street in 5 minutes than you do in a legitimate business in a week?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
Honestly,
Because
this is
we
going
are
to take-
struggling to keep people in our businesses because it's a lot easier and beneficial for people to be out there selling drugs.
Oh my
Say that
God.
again.
The drug epidemic is plaguing these streets, ma'am. What business do you run?
Drive-by.
The drive-by. Is that a
So
restaurant?
what I pay in bonuses, no, it's a mechanic shop, but what I pay in a bonus, per week, that's without them making, their pay as well. So just in bonuses, what I pay one person, they could make in 10 minutes on the street.
It sounds like
I
the
could afford to pay
inflationary
my workers
tactics
pay
of slum lords and drug lords have taken away from the good, honest, hard work of our business owners and people who work in our shops day in and day out.
Damn
A
right.
hard-working man
Yep.
is being robbed by these slum and drug lords all over the streets. Ma'am, I have written this
That's
down
what
and I
I'm
will
hearing.
incentive programs to boost your ability to make profits and to beat back the drug epidemic of San Andreas.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Lock 'em up. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you're gonna start
Screw the
paying
criminals.
them
Or
out.
maybe
W.
because
I love
drive-bys
you.
is always closed when you drive by.
Pay your
employees
more. What the fuck? I'm always there, Hazel.
They're not.
Oh, we got a speaker.
Open your doors more.
Hello.
love drug kingpins.
Hi.
My name's Leo Cartier. I own the Mile High Club. Fantastic restaurant. Have you ever
Can't help
gotten
with that
food
job. My
there?
door's closed.
Anybody here?
Anyways, I would like to ask
I do.
about the ingredient prices. Do y'all plan on looking at
We
that
have to have
anytime
one
soon?
question.
Because
Um,
food tends to like
Mine
it's an
more or less
improper
is,
way, but like
What the
meat,
text say?
for
Who's
example, costs
Kane?
so much money to pay for that it does drain the
I think
accounts
it's
a little
just
bit
people
when you're
not
trying to buy in
expressing
bulk.
interest
And
or
with
need.
hunting not around as it was 2 years ago, was there any plans on like at least opening up the hunting reserves back in Polito and Sandy in order to like
for those who
oh,
do mining.
what was that?
What?
That's mine at least. That's fine.
Oh my god, like the whole city's here.
There's just so much back talk going on. I'm so sorry. But I was just trying to ask, like, is the ingredients orders for like restaurants going to be like looked at because they're a little bit expensive? Trying to buy in bulk, essentially. That's all I want to ask. Sorry.
These are great points and things that we can look at in terms of subsidizing meat.
Natian, Clutch, and CC.
Reopening the hunting grounds.
The Herbers.
Which I will take back to the governor, Miss Mills, immediately, and we'll see what she says about it. But either way, we will come with a solution.
Okay, thank you. Shop at my high club. Woo!
You want to go first?
Did Peanut leave CG?
Yeah,
No.
I've got a question.
That was just a little
Hi, welcome.
phase.
What's your name?
My name is Dexter Fast. I'm the CEO and founder of Dexter's Laboratory Pharmaceuticals, FDA approved.
Who was this?
Hell yeah.
That would
I-
That's my question.
Backing up one question, when it came to drugs being mentioned, there's been a lot of and murmurs in the city of a certain mayoral candidate winding up with a needle in his neck full of experimental psychedelic drugs at the hands of the MRPD.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, tell us more.
Oh my lord.
I know this is about business, but I thought it would be important to bring up that a big part of this drug epidemic is being forced onto the populace by the cops.
He's our whistleblower.
Somebody's gonna shoot that guy. Was doing
drugs.
That's what I need to know.
The mayoral candidate was not doing drugs. He was assaulted and injected with an experimental MK Ultra style drug to try and take control of the mayoral office by the biggest gang in the city, the police.
Oh, then which mayoral candidate was it?
Yeah, injection.
I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
How you gonna not?
Say his name.
Stitch him out, man.
Yes, say his name.
Can't just say it and not say the name.
All right, all right.
Yeah, say his name.
Say his name.
Say his name.
His name
Say his name.
is Martin Gupper.
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck is that?
Get the hell off of my, you fucking full of shit.
He's not even running.
Get off
Yes,
the
he
mic,
is.
hippie.
Oh, he's not.
It's Stanley.
Get off, Mike, you full of shit.
Get away from the mic,
What do you got?
Clip.
The conspiracy off the mic.
Fuck!
Get him out of here. He
Boo.
smells like shit. Get him out of
He
here.
probably thinks the earth is flat.
Anybody else in line?
It's not flat.
Kane Anderson.
It was Kane
Anderson.
His name is John Cena. Imagine.
Y'all can fucking drug test me. Shit.
Right,
How you
as
doing?
well.
How you doing?
Sir,
Ollie
how
Preacher
can I
here.
help you?
I was wondering how do you plan on bringing businesses up to like Sandy and Polito, like let's say etc. or examples of being like the miners up in Sandy or the salvage yard workers. You know, their vehicles get busted up sometimes. You know, it'd be nice to have some businesses up there like a mechanic shop, food places where, you know, they could quench their thirst, fill their hunger, get their vehicle fixed. Yeah,
Commercial amenities generally come with an economic boom in an area. When things build up, other complementary businesses like restaurants and mechanic shops soon follow. The key to reinvigorating Sandy Shores comes down to making it more interesting, which means we have to invest in new, unique, and thorough ideas for that area, which we will be doing. In fact, there will be many different unique businesses that will be coming to Sandy, which will bring civilians out that way, and then in turn that will encourage economic growth, and after that, complementary businesses will be more meaningful and have more ability to generate revenue in that area, like restaurants and mechanic shops, which will then make the lives of Sandy scrappers so much easier.
okay, thank you.
Stay and check your phone.
There we go.
You have time for more?
Excuse me.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
with seeing so many of you guys here now in front of us, does that mean there's going to be easier ways to contact the BBC?
There will be easier ways to contact the BBC. We're working on streamlining the process and making it so that there were more in-person meetings rather than whimsical on and off phone calls. And we have a commitment from multiple individuals to encourage reaching out and getting mentorship and honest answers from the BBC on businesses. Miss Strong, do you have something to add?
No, just, nodding that, I will be here to help the city. Don't you worry.
Thank God, because if Nash's shoulders got any bigger from carrying the BBC, I think he'd break.
Very true.
Saying a guy that wears gradient. Pick a color.
Oh.
Oh, here she goes asking another question.
And I am asking another question. I get to do this very often. I'm nosy. I suffer from chismosa virus, sorry. Again, hi, Leo Cartier. I also wanted to ask more so about like the clock-in system and if you guys were wondering about bringing back the feature of getting paid when people clock in to their jobs. I think it would boost like, people wanting to work and, also staying in like a long period of time. And this goes across for like music labels, restaurants, mechanic shops or whatever. It's a valuable question I would like to ask.
The ancient art of communism. Perhaps we will identify that at a later time. However, right now it's not a consideration just yet for our great capitalist economy.
Yes.
Damn
because
right.
Because I am a capitalist at heart. Hoorah, go USA.
USA.
It's not quite what your question implied, but
I was really
Get some communism! Yay!
Communism? Yeah, but
Hello. My name is Enzo Davis, and I run an interior design business called Innovations, in the city. And I just had, two questions, regarding, small businesses. Are there ever going to be any type of government grants like business loans available for small businesses, in this industry?
There absolutely will be, and there has been, actually. It's just people did not take advantage of them. They were available for a number of months, actually.
Then,
Oh my God. I actually, do have a lot of money because I'm a successful interior designer. But, anyways,
weird flex.
I was also wondering, as someone that is very, crafts happy and such a craftsman, I was just wondering if one day that the regulations would change and maybe some furniture that, I have crafted at home, in my house, if it would ever be able to be implemented in a system like that.
Somebody tell us gotta read the room.
Yeah, we can use your blazer as a love seat cover.
So we're not in the
Right.
habit of, listen, if you can make amateur quality
Mod abuse? Who's
furniture
abusing?
commercial grade,
Who's abusing
perhaps
you,
we
bunny?
could think about that. However,
I definitely can. I definitely can. I'm a very great crafty person, but I appreciate your time today.
excellent. Well,
Thank
if
you.
you're as crafty as you are, rich, as you say, then I think we will have no issues.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you now.
Any more questions today?
Yeah, I got a question. Doug Bennett. What do you guys think about opening up like a little market area so people can like rent like little shops for the day and just sell their goods?
We
Get a
already
head
have
start.
that in motion, and will be coming in the near future. I talked to Miss Strong about it today, and she had war flashbacks and PTSD.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
can relate.
Pray for.
Somebody get her a milkshake.
Hey, I have one if you want it.
Next question.
You know what? I got a question.
I have a question.
Wait your
I have a
turn, man.
question. I have a
Wait.
question.
the microphone?
Is there any brothels that will be coming to the city?
What?
Any brothels?
What the fuck?
Get him
Not
out.
bringing brothels.
Get him out of here.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck
You got
out
me,
of
Tail.
here!
Hello.
Hello.
However, is that
Get the sticky bitch off the stage.
Is this guy falling
What I
through
will
the...
tell you is that we are hoping, by implementing more businesses across the city, that we will eliminate the epidemic permanently.
Thank God.
Oh, thank God. I like that.
You're all animals.
You make him feel
hands on me.
Fucking
All
God.
y'all
Alright,
doing
sir.
is Jesus.
I just want to go to Earth Beach.
Everybody, let's relax.
Nick and I just want to
All right, my question is,
What's wrong with all of you?
when Venus Records ultimately gets found guilty of bodying their listens, what happens to them?
Very true. Very true. It's been proven already.
I just want to know what kind of punishments they're going to receive.
So please state your names for the record.
rumors. You're
I'm Mateo Perez, dressed as Richard Wanawiki or whatever his name is.
Mr. Perez, thank you very much
It's
for your
true, it's
question.
true.
I am not at liberty to say which particular record labels
What?
are
Did
under
he actually
the
give me
scrutiny of
10,000?
the BBC.
Wait,
although we will be
1,000?
investigating every agency thoroughly. And once we do, we will find swift fines and punishment for the guilty parties, if any.
He's jealous he can't sing.
The justice of the BBC is stiff and swift.
We like
Cool.
it stiff.
I like it stiff.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Sorry.
It's your turn, buddy.
Hey, I'm Hazel.
Hi.
This is just like kind of like a personal question, but like, who are you endorsing for mayor?
I'm
Stanley
not sure of the
Steamer.
candidates yet, and like any informed voter, I will continue to read and listen to what the candidates have to say and pick the best candidate for me.
Kane Anderson for mayor.
Best candidate for what?
Yes, sir. Kane Anderson. Yes, sir. Woo.
Calm down.
Hi, my name is Cole Amari, the founder and CEO of Amari Design, and one issue I've ran into.
Standing in front of microphone.
One issue I've ran into as not having an actual location is not being able to make.
Wait, no?
Just talking in the back.
One issue I've ran into is not being able to make business cards because you can't make them unless you have an actual place, like physical location to clock in at.
Are you referring to a physical business card, or are you
Yes.
referring to? Okay,
Oh yeah, I got mine.
I see what you mean. Here's the thing.
I'll tell you how to do it.
We
yeah.
can, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do that.
You can? Okay, I'm sorry. I've heard that you can't unless you can actually clock into duty somewhere.
Right. Perhaps someone within the crowd can teach you. Who knows? And if it's not a thing, I will look to fix it.
Okay, thank you.
I'm thinking the same thing. How the hell did I do that?
It ain't that hard.
Yeah, it's easy.
All right. Anyone else have any questions?
Why do I have a ticket?
Yes, sir. Me, please.
Walk to the mic, please.
Yes, sir. Hello, assalamu alaikum, my brother. Pleasure to meet you. I have a couple of questions regarding current business owners and future business owners and the general business in the city of Los Santos, inshallah. The first one is, are you guys planning to maybe introduce other ways
I just got
for
10K
the
for free
employees
for
and the
saying vote for
different
Anderson.
businesses to be able to work? Like, let's say, for example, the company of Zoomer, you can, go ahead and pick up some Habibis who are locals. So since most of the businesses, we deal with fellow other civilians, would it be something down the line possible for businesses to have work with fellow locals as well?
Good question. That's a confusing ass question.
Great question.
I don't even know.
I can't hear it.
I'm not sure I fully understood the question.
I
As
understand
my
what he's
mother
asking.
once told once my grandmother told my mother when I was listening from the living room as a child. Sometimes, son, you just have to spit it out.
Okay. Let me try to rephrase the question.
I think he's
He wants
asking.
locals at businesses.
Yeah. He wants like You have a business where people can just come by and purchase things from you.
The
doesn't necessarily have
market
to.
stalls that were referenced earlier do exactly that. And also on top of that, there will be empty businesses all over the city, much like your houses, which you'll be able to furnish and operate businesses out of fully.
Second question is, if I open, let's say for example, the hookah bar, and let's say there is a big safe in the back, and the daily income gets put inside the safe. I would love to give opportunity for the fellow people of the city that are not very legal to maybe when the security system is down, they can come to the hookah bar and rob it. Is that something possible
So
in the
I have a
future?
serious
What the
question
hell?
for you. Are
Is
you
it
a
illegal?
masochist?
Let people rob their
That's
own
right.
store.
Why the hell would you want them to
And
rob
are
you?
you trying to commit
Exactly.
insurance fraud? I have many
Oh my
questions
God.
for what you've asked here.
Boo, get him off the mic before he gets arrested.
Let's
I
say
was about to
something,
give the money away.
Let him speak, y'all.
something closer to the business of Mr. Denmark. BDM. Similar. Doesn't have to be, you know.
We want to rob the
A
PDM
successful
safe.
automotive business?
Not necessarily.
You fucking.
Okay,
How about we
fuck
move to the next
that
question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next.
Next.
That's my uncle.
I close microphone.
Next.
Why is the crowd
Arjun,
speaking?
Arjun, go.
Love you, Habibi.
Yeah, Arjun.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Step up, Arjun, now. Right
Is he
now.
pooping? He's pooping.
Yeah, I'm dropping a fucking steamy one. What's happening?
Hello, my name is Arjun. So I know a lot of people have been talking about like these food businesses and all. So my question is, considering there's a whole lot of food businesses in Los Santos, would it be possible and talking with the gas station workers and getting rid of gas station food in hopes of better promoting these food businesses?
That will likely never work for a couple different reasons. People don't always want to be feeling trapped into hunger and turning the city into the Hunger Games. So, the only thing that I can promise to you is that we can make the nourishment
Aaron said no.
other benefits to the food in which you eat and is made with loving care in a kitchen by real people instead of robots in a factory.
Okay.
Preach.
Just saying.
Raise the
Just saying, I'm
prices.
always open. Alright, thank you.
Who's saying the always open?
What the fuck?
Any other questions from the crowd? Step up to the mic if there is any.
Is that B-Rad?
Hey, excuse me. Can you hear? Can you hear?
Yes.
Am I heard?
You're good.
Yeah, we can hear you, buddy.
Yes, Lawrence.
Oh, that's my shit.
You know, as a denizen of Los Santos and everything that comes with that, perusing these streets and oh my god.
Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Oh my god.
Oh my
And
god.
it starts.
That's fucking awesome.
Anyway,
my car.
anywho.
It's on fire! It's on
I
fire!
walked down
There's
the
a car
street
on fire!
and I passed by the
There's a
bird.
car.
Oh my god.
There's another explosion!
Oh my god.
We need the fire department.
Yeah, Lawrence is dropping bombs, baby. Yeah.
It was VBS.
It was not VBS.
It was definitely
It was
VBS.
VBS. They like doing that.
VBS.
It was definitely VBS who blew up all those cars.
Anywho, you know, I walk past the burger shot every day, and those doors seem to be open, but no one's ever inside.
Restaurants need to hire waiters. Hire waiters.
Does the BBC have any ideas set in place to get businesses like the Burger Shot back into working operation?
Didn't they sell human meat?
Let's give them the
What I will
attention that
say
they were
is
asking
that
for by blowing everything up.
businesses need to be open on need and not just on want alone. Meaning that
These are
we
actual
have to have
people?
proper reason
I thought they were locals.
open these businesses, otherwise we're going to drown out current active businesses, which we can't do. What we need to do is drive economic need for people to purchase restaurants throughout the great city of Los Santos. Otherwise, we're just going to saturate the market and lead to bigger problems like the First Lady brought up, where there's not enough money to go around, which is not what we want.
Oh, they're
We need to
all
fix
actual
the base
admins?
problems before we try putting more food businesses in densely populated areas.
Shut down the convenience stores.
Shut them down. Thank you for your time.
And personally, one of the big things I would like to see from perspective
why do I keep
food
seeing business cards?
establishment owners is the fact that you're working at and trying to establish yourself in the food services industry. Because people who just come up and say, I want to open a food business, generally aren't that reliable.
Clock it.
And have not proven themselves.
Like
Next question.
Leo.
Oh, because I did
Wait,
my
clock
time.
that
baby.
too.
I owned this shit 2 years ago.
Yo, hire me.
I was working at Horny's earlier. I'm always locked in.
Can I be heard?
Yes.
Just looking for some feedback if people can hear me or not.
We hear you, Frank.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes, we hear you.
My question
hear you,
is,
Bennett.
as kind of citizens of Los Santos, I would wonder how we can help foster more ethical business practices and maybe encourage economic growth that benefits all of us as a community while reducing like the corruption and inequality that we've been seeing in a lot of businesses.
Well, without having better examples of the corruption that you're speaking about, the best I can tell you at the moment is that we are looking for people who are wanting to bring forward businesses that not only enrich their pockets, as I said earlier, but are good for the overall community.
Appreciate your answer.
But please, if you have examples of corrupt practices, bring them to myself or Miss Strong afterwards.
Bring it to
Let
all
me
of us. I want the tea.
Yep.
Hi, sorry, this is me again, Leo Cartier. I had another question in terms of like food businesses. A long time ago, I think initially every food owner got told that you essentially owed money to the BBC before the business could be truly yours. And I'm just wondering, is that still in effect? Is that out of order? Because I never got told where to pay that. And I just want to know. Oh, can y'all hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
Some people can, some people can't.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Guys, stop being
Clock
mean
it.
to Leo
I'm
Cartier.
having difficulty to understand
Stop jumping her.
the question that you're asking me due to the number of people talking over you. Could you please restate it?
Yeah, basically, Nash told us that, at least for food business owners, I don't know about everyone else, that we owed $325,000 to the Better Business Committee. And when that was paid, or I guess when our financials matched that, we would truly own the business under our name. I was just trying to get a little update on that. Is that still in effect? Or is that like...
That indeed should still be in effect, but the BBC has reclaim power at any point, just to be clear. So, I will have a look and see where each business is at, and if there is amounts owed, we will look to reclaim that in the near future.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Hi, I would like to ask one more question. So I was
on
one.
the mic.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering if there will ever be a time where gas stations and convenience stores will be ownable by anybody. So like, I feel like this would give a lot of people more jobs, like restocking the stores manually. Like you'll have to do supply runs and stuff like that to get more gas for your gas station and products for inside the store. I was just wondering if that has ever been talked about or is in a plan for the future.
It has not been talked about, but if people have business proposals, like I said earlier, that have innovative ideas that will enable not just their own money in their own pockets, but be to a benefit of all of the community, then of course we will consider them.
Okay, thank you.
I already have 4 under development at the moment, ready for economic investment and waiting for parts from various manufacturers.
Hopefully I'm using this right. Back to the question from earlier about restaurants and gas stations. So, when no mechanics are open, Benny takes really good care of us. Could we maybe set up a deal with the gas stations where, like, they agree not to sell if restaurants are open so people are more willing to go to restaurants? And then if restaurants aren't open, the gas stations can open up their little cafes again?
Oh, wake that tea up. Wake that tea up.
Let her cook.
That is a great idea and something we shall implement as soon as possible. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Go
Hello,
ahead.
sir. I had a couple of more things. Just wanted to touch base on. We have the mining union. It seems like the prices of certain metals in the city, like aluminium, is very expensive. People are selling aluminium bars for around $500. Now, I personally don't have any problem with that. I understand that it requires a lot of years of mining in order to mine some specific minerals, and not anybody with a big axe can mine these minerals. Would the BBC consider business proposals that might connect the miners union with the people so that prices can be a little bit affordable, because not everyone is rich in the city? Would that something be in consideration?
At the moment, in terms of materials like that in particular, the problem is that we have a capitalist society and people work very hard to be able to mine those materials and get experience in that trade. To then rip that away from them would be dishonest and would take away from the common working man.
Second question is, at the moment the current businesses in the city of Los Santos are mainly around the mechanic shops, restaurants, strip clubs, and car dealerships. If somebody, a beautiful citizen in the people over here, has an idea for something a little bit new, would that be a problem?
With all due respect, sir, you've been up here for multiple questions and I think I've answered this about 5 times.
Sorry about that, I came late to the party, my bad.
You were here for all of these. I said originally, if a civilian has an innovative idea and it is not just beneficial for their pocketbooks, but for the pocketbooks of the community and their enablement, we will of course entertain that now and look at it.
Thank you, sir. No more question.
Perfect. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Am I using this thing properly? Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I was wondering whether businesses will be able to have bigger rosters. I've been living here for quite a while, and I've only just managed to get a job. It's constantly always, our roster's full, we'll let you know when we're next hiring, and then that letting you know never happens. I got drive-by, by the way.
Sorry,
they
raise
hired
your
me,
hand for me.
thank fuck.
Raise your hand.
But basically, if people could hire more people across the board, it would probably be better.
I understand exactly where you're coming from, but do understand why there are employment limits in place, is to avoid monopolies as a whole. Because just say drive-by could hire 80 people. Why would anyone, perhaps let's use a location like Stroke Master as an example. There is less reason for mechanics to seek work.
He has
town
what in his sleeves?
when they
Tricks
have
and
a
dicks.
potentially more lucrative location at Stroke Masters itself. Does that make sense? Or sorry, at Drive-By itself.
I mean, yeah, fair.
However, we will look at increasing the limits because obviously they aren't enough given the current business climate of the city, including the increase in revenue. I'm sure will greatly increase the want and desire to work at these locations.
Okay, thank you.
Pardon, excuse me.
afterthought on that one. We also could instead institute employee limits on businesses where the location deems it appropriate to avoid monopolies.
Like Kay is starting to get tired of people questioning him and take other people's side, not the gangs. Yeah, but Paris is in the gang, unspoken, so.
With the rest of the BBC and the Governor Miss Mills. Next question.
I can't blame Kay since Hazel forgets Kay is a gang leader. No, I don't.
Help actualize the ideas you're bringing about with us.
Paris is in the gang, stupid.
Selfless individuals who wish to help other people who have a good head
What
on
are
their
these takes?
and we're looking for
Yeah, Hazel forgets that Kay is the gang leader. No, she doesn't. That's why she did not get involved. That's why she did not snitch to Paris.
Strong project managers and able to look at different applications and follow through the full process.
I didn't even do anything last time with the whole Mirage and More Club beef with Carmella.
With the BBC and people
I did not even
a vibrant,
like
and nurturing personality.
Sabotage Moors at all. But Kay automatically thought I was helping out Carmella.
And I have Mr. Mark, Mr. Strong, and Mr. Masterson looking for qualified individuals all across the city right now. And we want a diverse cast of people within the BBC from different backgrounds and groups, affiliations, because at the end of the day, the thing we want to avoid are people that are continually associated with a singular group of people, economic buying group, or company.
I didn't even read anything you said, Harm.
And they can't wear gradient.
L. Oliver take.
No, it's okay. You got second part. No, you got second part to your question. You got
that's
second.
fine. Don't worry about it.
Hazel goes against Mr. K. It was like one
I'm gonna
time.
puke. Sonny, I'm gonna puke.
Is this going against Kay talking to Paris?
I'm gonna puke. What's our possible thoughts to maybe opening up a public
I can't
place
even
of
talk
worship?
to a person in the
down
gang
by the
anymore,
Eastside
or
Baptist
what?
Church. It's crowded. We ain't got enough room to get people really in there to be spreading the word. I was just wondering, maybe down on Forum, maybe we get some construction going in so I can spread the word. I'm gonna puke. Sonny,
Hashtag build the
I got
church.
it. I'm
holding.
Sonny, grab.
It's okay. It's okay.
Good job, man.
It's
Good job.
You did really great.
Oh, I think that religious and ideological freedom is extremely important, and we will look at expansions where we can, where it is deemed completely necessary. Any other questions?
That was good. That was good.
Oh, an ideological expression is completely fine unless you're an Eagles fan. Next question.
Excuse me.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Fuck
What's wrong
Eagles.
with
Nice
Eagle?
for the win. Eagles are
That's
done.
kind of like
We
Eagle.
love
Yeah, what's wrong with
Eagle?
Go Giants.
Are you aware that there's
And that's
ways
why
to
the-
run
and that's why
running
Phillies
in
are
the
bad.
Big sports. It's okay, Eagle.
No, he ain't saying the Eagle.
Any other
He's saying the
questions?
Yo, Cartier has one more
Oh, sorry.
question.
I don't know.
She's old.
I got one. Just more of like a statement. Have you guys ever thought about like rewarding businesses that are actually open? So like I don't know, like maybe if they're open a lot more, they have a little bit more. I know money, but like if like for like a restaurant, for instance, like maybe they can get a vending machine that they can place somewhere with food in it, or like backpacks or merch that's specifically to that business. It's an idea.
That's something that we can do. We're looking at more ways to reward the people of the city in terms of the investments they make here, including gifts such as that, among
Awesome.
other things. There's a whole host coming. Next.
Testing. Hello.
Yep.
Can hear ya. I haven't even been listening for the past
it's,
like 20 minutes.
It's more of an idea that I've kind of tossed around. Well, some of us may or may have not been to prison, and there's a gentleman in the cafeteria who gives you work. You know, you kind of work off a little time. You know, early release. What if something similar, like a shift lead, were at some businesses that gave them, you know, employees idle tasks like sweeping, cleaning, and all that kind of stuff, and you know, maybe offered support alongside that. Like, I know sometimes when we're working, we get a crate here or there, or just you know, something financial.
Honestly,
I guess.
that's a really good idea.
Yeah, I like that.
Could you restate that again so I can fully understand it? So I
Like,
can make sure I'm
so
comprehending you.
basically, you know, Bolingbrook, there's a gentleman. He basically gives you work. You know, work your time off. So like, give businesses a shift lead where they can go and talk to him. He's always like in the office area, and he gives them like kind of a you know, I go sweep the floor, I get a little bit of extra money, or like a crate, or, you know, something along that word, where I'm rewarded for working there.
Wipe the table, do dishes.
Yeah, just like idle tasks, essentially. Like,
Hold on, guys. I want to see if this other guy has logs.
Communist state.
Oh. Oh, well, yeah.
Next question.
The little red book.
That was a really good idea. I like that idea.
Thank you.
For suggesting it.
Trickle down economics.
Yeah, so we've had like 2
is he
good
call- is
ideas
he-
and a
what
bunch
did
of
he-
weird questions. Oh yeah. Having fun.
Any other questions?
I'm enjoying this.
I got one.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's Gradian Man.
Is there a way to give business owners the ability to pay their workers an hourly wage through their own bank account?
There is a way to do that, and we've done that in the past, actually. For anyone who's been around in our great state for a long time, that is how it used to be, that it was an automatic payments for hours worked. The problem is that business owners complained a lot.
Is there a way where they're not forced to partake in an hourly wage, and that it's something that they could do on their own volition through their business system?
There is, but I'm not sure of the value, but we can look at it.
Shut up, Harm.
Okay, final question for me actually this time. Is there a way, or would there be a chance to create a way that, say, when one of your employees bills somebody, they get a commission that is, like, I know you can use the POS for this, but if you're just straight billing somebody in the bank account app, is there a way that when they bill somebody, they can get a cut of that goes straight to their bank account as soon as the bill goes through?
Literally what the POS system does.
Yeah, I think it's
No,
only
there's a better way
POS
of doing
does
that. Potentially we can just give you a mobile POS system for the business.
Okay, thank you.
So sorry.
Harm, I've been on Reddit. Don't like it there.
Sorry, y'all. I'm up here again. One last question. This is more so about the food expiration dates. That's kind of like all over the place across the city in various restaurants. Is it being looked at into making all food equal in terms of like making them all expired or not expired? I don't know, but I just know that some places have
What do I hear this
expiration dates on
music?
foods and some places don't, and it's just a varying thing, I guess. I just wanted like transparency.
Oh,
on,
someone's
like,
phone.
either just have all food expired or don't have all food expired, because some people do like to sell their non-expiration date food a lot more.
Preservatives.
Yeah, no more preservatives.
No one was going to Mile High. That's why.
Oh, well, I get a lot of business. Thank you.
Brings up a good point, you know?
True though.
Hey, Dashing.
He's quiet. I'm so scared.
Okay. If someone could get me a full list of foods that do not have expiration dates, I will make sure to kill the preservatives and work with the governor to make healthy eating for all.
All of Venus record food.
My God.
I will get. I can only account for my list, sir, but hopefully all other business owners are forthcoming. Thank you. Go USA.
Amazing Leo Cartier.
Alright, I have a question. Alright. Hello, name's Arjun again. So, I wanted to get a dog. So I was curious, would we ever, in point in time, or probably in the near future, would we be able to get a pet store so that I could do some John Wick shit on people?
Gomer, will you choke me out, please?
What the hell?
Put me out of
That's
my
a way to
bedroom.
kill your dog?
Yeah, I would like that a bit.
Yeah, put me out.
Guy has horns.
If we
Wants a
go a
pet.
little bit
Okay,
past
could you
the
say
point
that
where I
once
liked
again?
it.
Sorry, I was writing down some detailed notes for some of these things.
So I've been thinking about getting a dog one day, but is there any point in time would we be able to get a pet store so that I could do some John Wick shit on people? No,
I think there's an
No, he wants to
issue,
kill
sir.
their dog.
I think what you are trying to relive is the plot of John Wick, which would lead to someone shooting your dog. So there's two things that one can take from this. That you are a psychopath who wants to see a dog shot in the head. Or you're a psychopath who likes dogs but want to simulate an experience where you lose one as you can kill a bunch of people. Both of those scenarios really leave me
concerned,
bewildered, concerned, a number of emotions that I'm feeling that I don't want to speak out loud. Maybe you should just back away from them.
Yeah, get away from the mic. You're freaking me out.
Send him to Parsons. Go to Parsons.
Get him out of here.
Keep Los Santos poop free.
Yeah.
Well, people already shit
Any other
everywhere.
questions?
I shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Hello, it's Leah. This is a personal question. It's not anything to do with my position here. Is there any time frame or idea of maybe the hospital expanding, giving them doctors, possibly therapists, things like that? You know, quality of life things. Also, we need a gay fucking club.
True.
Right. Gay club. We will have the gayest of clubs. I promise it to you all.
Woo! Yeah, I'm getting excited.
At some point, we will have it. I will look into it as soon as possible. What was the other question?
If the hospital had any plans on expanding, maybe doctors, therapists, things like that.
Yes, there's a full plan being implemented currently by the medical department to reinstitute clinics. The problem we've had in the past is that many doctors did not want to open their own clinics. So what we're doing is we are putting up Sandy Shores Hospital as well as the hospital in Toledo as firm medical locations where people can make money.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. That was put into motion when the emergency staff decided to change the fact that they were no longer going to stay stationary outside of 1042 around the 23rd of December, and it was put into motion to try to find people to run these clinics. Any other questions?
Yes, sir. On the topic of privatized hospitals, is that still open forum for people, or?
That is exactly what I was just referencing. So you can go and find, honestly, some great resources to go talk to. Ali Carter, as well as the Director of Physical Services.
No,
for the
he's
state,
not, Hunley.
which is, his name is Maximilian Moore.
All right, I appreciate it.
When are you gonna get on the New York 90 server? I'm not even whitelisted.
Any other questions?
I haven't applied or anything.
Drums. Next.
Same.
Hey, my name is Marco. Not really a question. Just wanted to say thanks for coming out, because I'm sure, as you can see, there's been 1,001 questions. The BBC, you know, hasn't had the time to answer. So, on behalf of everybody here, just want to say thanks, because you're getting barraged. So, yeah, that was it.
Absolutely. And can we have a round of applause for Nash Masterson to my left over here, who has attempted to lift the BBC for a number of months
Nash, put on the
without
mask.
That man's shoulders are
That's
wasted.
my mayor.
without enough
Hey, well, habibi.
support.
Walk your
and
shoulders.
has done
Walk
a
your shoulders.
serviceable job up to this point.
You done with BBC? Yeah, you know me.
Thanks for being the best neighbor.
He may be
for always
washed
answering your
and he
phone,
may have
always.
fake muscles. And of course he may not be able to wear a fitting pair of socks. But he is our Nash Masterson and no one else's. And we wouldn't trade him for the world.
We love him.
Hey, I'm at the
And
Next
that's from
question
that.
business meeting thing that they're having.
Mortally wounded.
Yeah, come down here if you want.
Dan Anderson.
That was my
And of
favorite
course you
all
wear
time.
Okay, I have
By the
one.
way. Ari.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I've never actually considered owning a business, but I do have some ideas now that it's a bit more open to new business types. How would one go about putting their proposal in?
By filing a business application, and we will discuss among ourselves. We're rerouting a lot of processes at the moment where we can have more open forums like this, because I think this was a big success. Would you agree, Mr. Masterson, Miss Strong?
Yeah.
I agree.
I plan on having
Oh,
monthly
dear.
business mixers at the Mile High as well. So just contact me if you want more information about that.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. Shout out my high club.
Yes. To finish my thought, I believe a lot of this will be alleviated through the application for a business, and then the combination of this forum where people can clarify and ask for more specifics with these types of innovative ideas. Next question. If that is all, then I will... Oh, go ahead.
Wait, sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I've just been Struggle Street. So I do have a question about the meeting. So, although this is great to have an open forum like this,
Holy shit,
it
this
would be
meeting's so
great if we
long.
did have a closed forum specifically with just businesses. I know that you said they were going to have business mixes monthly, but if we could organize something soon, that would be, I'd really appreciate that.
We're going to be incorporating large-scale business meetings with all owners.
Yes.
And
Something we talked about earlier with Mr. Masterson was the fact that we want to have a pure chamber of commerce for everyone who owns a business and registers with the BBC, even if it's a service-based business, so that they can have a regular meeting of the minds, so that business owners have a place to voice concerns and to bring up issues. And this has been something Mr. Masterson's been looking to do for quite a while, and now he has the resources to do it.
Yeah, as I said, I just hope that because we've done this one, that we're not going to then wait a period of time in order to do something else. It would be great if it was soon. So thank you. I do appreciate that.
How frequently do you believe these should happen?
No, I like the idea of monthly. Absolutely, for us as business owners and the BBC to get together. That's great. But it would be nice that if just because we've had this forum doesn't necessarily mean that we're able to kind of have a discussion as businesses amongst business owners. Because that would be a great opportunity.
You should have them much more frequently, even weekly, among business owners, and then a bigger one like this that includes me, probably monthly or bi-weekly.
I mean, yeah, I'll take that as well. Absolutely. Thank you.
It'll be up to Mr. Masterson to book me for that, however. Next question. Yes, just go to the mic. I know you have another. Come.
Yes, sir. It's more of a
Oh wow.
more of a side question, if you can put it this way. I believe me, myself, and a lot of other people in the city of Los Santos, we keep doing the jobs requested by the courthouse, like bringing in 5 pieces of zinc or some power washes, some things like that, and then at a certain point in life we stop doing them. Maybe it could be a good idea. It's just a suggestion. If the businesses could be integrated into that, like let's say for the garbage, a burger shop or like a restaurant gets piled up on garbage, or maybe they have an electricity problem and then their cash registers would not work. And if you get lucky enough to go do work on one of the businesses, that could be a little bit of a bigger payout. That is the first thing. And for the second thing, now I don't want anybody over here to get upset or anything, but let's say I'm gonna put the example of Kushti Creams. He bought a property and he furnished it in a specific way to be like a storefront. Now a lot of I'm pretty sure maybe some people like myself would like to open a shop, let's say something similar to a pawn shop where we buy things and sell things. I know for a fact there is a little business called Scrap Wagon that kind of sells materials to people. Maybe if they would be able to have like a property where they can sell these things in a behind a cash register, it would be nice. So what I'm trying to say is, would it be a good idea to limit people to own a specific amount of property? Now, if it's gonna piss people, fuck it. I don't want to piss anybody. But since the housing market is a little bit, you know, condensed, but I also understand that the construction company of the city is going to release new housing in Del Piero, so maybe things would change. I know as much as anybody over here. Thank you, sir.
Right. So what I will tell you is that a lot of these things are already planned and on the way, actually, and not just for businesses, but for houses as well, for personal houses. Any other questions out there?
I think it is very important for everybody here to know, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
My favorite flavor of ice cream is mint chocolate chip.
That's right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hop out to that one.
That's the real
Type
thing
shit.
right there.
Psychopath.
There he goes.
Coming from a man who would shoot a dog for sport. Any other questions? If there's nothing else, counting down once, twice, three times.
Please get me out of here.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Dear.
I'll be here
Can
as
you
well.
hear
If
me?
you guys just want to talk one-on-one afterwards.
Yep.
All right, listen, this is more of a statement than a question, you know, but listen. All right, my lovely folks of Los Santos, Casa Reggiano, coming to you soon, all right? That's it,
Oh,
bye.
what is that?
What the hell did he say?
What is
Is that French?
I too love the unlimited breadsticks at Olive Garden. Next question.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. Going down.
No, I didn't.
Now is once. Going twice.
How
He likes
long
to
has this
break
meeting
ice.
been?
Going 3 times.
Hour?
Done. Thank you all very much for tonight. I want to give a big round of
someone
applause
just FA?
to the BBC, including Mr. Masterson, who has been a stalwart and reliable.
That's my
member
mayor.
of the BBC and leader of the BBC
Thanks,
for quite
Nige.
some time, and hopefully for much longer
Kane
in the
Anderson
future.
for mayor.
Again, a big welcome to Miss Strong, as well as Mr. Mark, and hopefully
Is that Nash?
many more in the coming days. I bid you adieu, and I look forward to a flourishing and vibrant city and economy full of opportunities.
Same.
Yeah.
Hey.
Beautiful stuff.
Thank you. Thanks, ma'am.
You what? Hands up before the BBC.
You're gonna fucking die in some.
Do you want to talk to anyone?
Oh yeah?
What the?
What?
Oh yeah. Don't walk away from me.
What? What?
Honestly, I was gonna say.